Guys, welcome back to my channel. This look is basically my bronzy fall makeup look, sultry, I don't know, but if you've watched my channel before, I do have a summer bronze makeup look, so make sure to check that out and let me know what you think about this video. To start off, I'm gonna be applying my NC42 MAC Studio Finish Concealer as my eyelid primer. Then I'm going to be going in with this brown in my Morphe palette. It's a taupe palette, and I'm going to be using that as my transition color. And I'm going to be using a e.l.f. blending brush, and their brushes are really good and really inexpensive, so if you're a beginner, you should try them out. I'm just saying. And I'm going to make sure I go in my crease with that and blend it outwards. And I'm going to be going in this mauvish, like it's more of a fallish color because it's purple but burgundy, and I'm going to be blending that all over my lids and also blending it into my transition color that I applied before. So I'm going to be using this gold color from my Morphe palette also, and I'm only packing it in the middle of my lids because I already have a base color and I didn't want to put the gold all over my lids. And now I'm going to be using a blending brush to blend it into the transition color. And do the same thing for my under eye, smoking out my under eye. I've been loving smoking out my under eye. And now for my liner, I usually start small and gradually build it on if I want to get it thicker. But I didn't want to go for a huge eyeliner today. I wanted to go for something really simple because I'm going to be applying some lashes. But there's the in and out method that I have. I drag it out first and then I bring it in. And now I'm going to be applying mascara, and that's basically to prepare my lashes for the falsies. Going in with my NC42 Studio Finish. I also had the Pro Longwear, but lately I've been using the Studio Finish only. The difference is the Studio Finish is more of a cream, whereas the Pro Longwear is a liquid. So whichever one works for you, I guess you should try it out, but they're both the same color and great. So contouring my nose, lately I've been getting so much better. I basically go in the middle of my nose. I go as big as I want with the concealer, and I'll slowly make it smaller with my dark concealer. My dark concealer that I use today is going to be the Dark Cocoa by LA Girl. And those concealers are pretty great, but I don't like using them to highlight because I can only use MAC to highlight, but I do use them to contour. And when I contour my nose, I also bring it under my eyebrows so it could have a really natural transition and the surrounding of my face, my jawline, and under my chin. And my contour, I blend out my contour with an angled foundation brush by e.l.f. Like I said, if you really want some inexpensive brushes and you're a beginner, try out some e.l.f. brushes. That's why I use e.l.f. brushes on my on my channel, because I want you guys to find something really expensive. And now to blend out my nose, I'm using the blending brush by e.l.f. Also, like I said, this is not e.l.f. sponsored, by the way. I just felt like doing an inexpensive makeup brush for you guys. Also, this brush is it's actually a blush brush, but I use it to bake my face. And what I'm using to bake today is the Nye Banana powder, and I put it where I concealed earlier. So that's, I'm a gangster, so I know a lot of you guys don't like when I extra contour, but that's how I like my makeup. You just have to find your perfect shape. So now I'm gonna bake, and I'm gonna blend a little bit more later. This is what I think of when I think of baking soda. I got baking soda. Now set this. This is the lashes that I'm using today. If you want to know where I got them, I'll leave it in the description box. I got one on. I will will try to get the other one on. I'm gonna try to apply my next lashes on here for the first time ever. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I usually apply it as close as I can to the lash line, and then I'm gonna work my way. Oh, I'll fix it, okay? I'm gonna have to come back. Okay, now that I fixed it, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my bronziness. Draw a little bit over that white thing so I could erase the line. I'm gonna draw it over it, and that's about it. I wasn't gonna put too much. A little bit on my forehead. Contour brush. Why am I talking with my mouth like that? I'm gonna be blending it out with my contour brush from Real Technique. And I'm gonna go on my forehead, my 5 head, my 6,000 head. Blend, blend, blend. That's your best friend. Elf contouring bronzer palette. I'll leave the name in the description box because I'm not good with names. It's time to go on the middle right here and add some powder to that white. Black Radiance Pressed Powder Ebony. Since I couldn't find a black eyeliner, I'm just gonna go ahead with this black right here from my Smashbox Full Exposure. It's a shadow palette, and I'm gonna use this angle brush and use the black and literally go in my waterline with it. I couldn't find an eyeliner. Go ahead and apply some gold to my inner tear duct. So blend out my setting powder because I have to get rid of it finally. A Forever 21 highlighter that I got from my friend Rihanna for mine, and then she gave me hers, and it's like, this one is good too, but I still miss mine. So let's get highlighting. I mean, it's still good, but I just miss mine. That I'm wearing today is Limbo because I am in love with Limbo, and I needed to do a full makeup look for it, and it's gonna be a sultry full makeup look. I think that's the name. So these dip stains are really easy to put on because the applicator is really nice and small, and it could go into your lips, and I just follow my lip shape and it dries out matte. And that's it for the look, guys. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more looks. Bye.